Hey guys, this is another one of Blue Star's jerseys, and today we're taking a look at a very sad token. This jersey represents kind of an end of an era in in Major League Baseball, and especially for the San Diego Padres. For the longest time, the Padres were really kind of the poster children of the unique, very kind of retro-looking jerseys from the '60s, '70s, and '80s. They were rocking the yellow and the brown, and various kind of combinations, and of course in the '80s then they injected orange into that just to kind of complete that just wonderfully vintage, nostalgic, classic look, quintessential San Diego. And as time went on, even though the brown was faded out, replaced more with an orange look, the Padres still had a beautiful looking jersey. In the late '80s, when you had the brown pinstripes and orange, and then you had the blue pinstripes and the navy blue and orange. And even though navy blue replacing brown was kind of a dick move, as a jersey aficionado, you learn to appreciate that. And the Padres still had a very classic look. And going through the '90s and a lot of good years, the Tony Gwynn years of having this very classically looking team, it was just such a wonderful experience. And this was the end of it. This is the 2003 San Diego Padres batting practice jersey. It was only worn for one season, and here we see here the death of the last bastion of the Padres' 1980s greatness, which is orange. Anywhere on their jerseys after this, it was navy blue and white and grayish, silverish, and khaki. And while I really did like their khaki uniforms, and of course, let's not forget the camouflage, which is probably their most unique jersey that they have. I will give them credit for that. But outside of that, their mainstay jerseys really lost a lot of character with the end of orange in their jerseys. So anyway, this is a pretty rare jersey. It was only worn for one season, and it was only a batting practice jersey, but I am a huge fan of batting practice jerseys. So let's just take a look at it. So it is a full navy blue jersey, full button down. You have Padres written across the middle with the Rubicon being between the D. It's a single stitched, lettering here. Of course the buttons are this kind of blue plastic. Let me fix the color ratio here. There we go. So what we have here is really the only orange on this jersey is on the sleeves here. There's just this one little piping that goes down the whole of the sleeve. It's only on one side, it's not on the back. And I mean, it's a very simple looking jersey, and in my opinion, a very classic looking jersey. And it's a shame they only wore this for 1 year, but then again, it's a shame they got rid of orange. So yeah, you have this single piping going down these shoulders. On the left sleeve, depending on how you're looking, you have the Majestic logo, which is stitched in a kind of silvery white material. And of course, you have the San Diego SD logo, excuse me, on the sleeve. On the other sleeve is blank, but really, of course, with both sleeves, you are getting this awesome orange piping down here. On the bottom, the jock tag is screened on. It's, of course, Majestic Authentic Collection. Probably the easiest and cheapest authentic jerseys you can get are the batting practice ones. You have the tag here, made in the USA. It's hard for you to see, but you'll just have to take my word for it. And, of course, size 52, which is the size, my size. Yes, I know, I'm a fat ass. On the back is blank. There's no name or number. There would be a number. If there was a number, there would also be a number, I believe, either right here or right here. And also, of course, on the back, you have the last example of the Padres' official colors being orange and blue. But still, I mean, what are you going to do? And again, you know, the overall quality of Majestic's batting practice jerseys, especially when they were starting off, was absolutely fantastic. I would say that they're pretty much on par. They changed the materials they made them out of, but overall, they're still very nice examples of a jersey. If you're a Padres fan, especially if you're a fan of Padres history, even though the 03 season wasn't that great, you know, you're probably going to look at this and think, well, I mean, yeah, this is it. This is the last orange we ever saw on a jersey. And if you're a baseball fan in general, I mean, this jersey does serve quite a bit of history. Those of us who has always associated the Padres with brown, yellow, and orange. So, anyway, again, it's a simple batting practice jersey, barely worn when it was, the year it was. But I still think, and I still feel that this is such a classic jersey. It was a shame it wasn't worn more, and it has a proud place in my collection. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next edition of Blue Stars Jerseys.